Sunday, Saturday, Sunday, I am busy. Basically, I had two classes back to back. Okay, let's see. So, what we need two things, right? One is your Pojo classes, and next thing is JSON reader, correct? For Pojo classes, if you see, we have used Lombok, correct? We didn't write any getter and setter method. We we had used Lombok to automatically generate getter and setter method, right? It's a back end process. So we'll use Lombok here also. So go to Google and search Lombok Maven dependency. This time we need Gradle things, right? So compile only where it will be I mean, what is the life period of common only, I mean compile only. We have discussed, right? There is a test compile, there is a compile. There's a test implementation, there is a implementation, correct? So what are those? The test implementations will be visible in the test src test java only, okay, and the implementation would be for both, right? And compile is for compile is for the plugins, right? Lombok is a plugin. Okay, so we'll paste here compile only this. Okay, it's not used to execute the test case, but to compile means as a plugin we are using it. Okay, so in dependencies where all these Jackson we have already entered, right? Cucumber, everything is there. So there we are putting this compile only. Hmm? Okay, fine. Now we have to create a JSON file first of all. src test resources के अंदर we will create. So this is a test data, and what is this, by the way? Oh, sorry, this is another project itself. I was demoing this project uh, to the previous batch, basically. That is why it is opened. Let me open that. Mm, Cucumber, it is Serenity, right? Where is our project? Hmm. Serenity project. Go to this build.gradle and we will use here. Okay, So Lombok is imported. Hmm? Line number 54. Acha. Is that message? So Lombok is imported. Now what we have to do in SRC test resources, we have to create a folder which is called test data, right? Inside resources, click on resources, then create a folder called test data. Okay, and inside test data, let's say we will use one file, JSON file. Let's say test data dot JSON file. Test data dot JSON. So what are the data you want to store here? URL is anyway it is managed somehow. URL is not the no mobile number we are passing from where? User ID, those are all confidential, right? So any data I'm putting right now, okay? Any data I'm putting here, okay? Let's say name. Let's say address. Something address is Pune. Okay, a basic thing, just name and address. Now here what we have to do, we have to in the Java starter where the pages, page, step definitions are there, we'll create inside this starter, right? src test java, then starter. Click on this starter and create one folder called data handler. Okay, and inside data handler we will create one class. It could be test data dot java. Okay, test data dot java. Here this is the Pojo class basically. Pojo class. So what are the things? Name and address. We will have only private string name, private string address. Okay, private string name and private string address. Okay, now we have to annotate it with Lombok. We have to annotate this particular class with Lombok. At the rate getters and setters, or in case, okay, getters at the rate setters. So we need only getter and setter method, right? We need only getter and setter method for this. Now what next? We have to write the mapper or data reader or actual reader class, right? We have to read the JSON data and we have to map with this class. So let's create another class data reader dot java. Data reader dot java. Hmm. Just a minute. Are you not getting? So it's not imported properly. Mm. Just save the that build.gradle file. It would be good. I mean, just reload the project. No, no, nothing. Mm. Testdata.java is created. Yes. Testdata.json is okay, right? You have created already. Hmm? After name it's comma. JSON structure normal. Mm. In the in this starter, you create one data handler folder. Have you created this testdata.java? Giving what? So your project is not imported properly. So you just save the file. I mean that build.gradle file. Just go to build.gradle file and save it. You will get that reload option. Okay. By the way, have you? I mean, last day build.gradle. Yes, compile. Hmm. And have you imported this one? This Jackson? Just see. Right. Only one line I have added. So now, if you go to this testdata.java, this red line should go away. Okay, delete these two lines and hover over this getter and setter and quick fix. That means it's not imported. Your dependency is not imported. Okay. Uh, Share your screen. Compile only this. Hmm. Hmm. Save it. Save the class. Con- Control S. Okay. Control S. Okay. Mm, Go to testdata.java. Mm. Okay. Delete this at the rate getter setter. Okay. Before that, it's a data handler, right? Package is data handler and test data is this. Okay. Control S. Mm. Now put at the rate getter. It's not coming, right? Acha, okay. Um, Go to terminal and or rather you can do one thing. You can just you just close this session. Close means close this VS Code, okay, and reopen it. Save all. Yeah. Let it complete. Okay, let it be completed. Active when it. A restart pop-up is just close, not needed. Don't update now. You can update it later. The gradient client was unable to reconnect. Rupali, you also do the same thing, okay? Hmm. Let it be completed, otherwise we can't use it. Can't do anything basically. We have these tools, open source tools, right? We can't do anything. Okay. So add. Hmm. If getter is showing, a setter should also be there. It's a Lombok things, right? Okay. Uh, Now you can do, yeah, control space. Okay, type again. Control space. It's not yet done basically. Can you please go to build.gradle again? Compile, compile only, it's fine. What is happening? Build error, where is that build error? Okay, can you just delete that json reader.java, just delete it, and from here testdata.java, just delete that line. No, not that. गेटर को हटा दो, एट द रेट गेटर को हटा दो. ओके, कंट्रोल एस. गो टू build डॉट ग्रेडल अगेन. अभी यहाँ पे कुछ चेंज करो. जस्ट कंट्रोल एस, पुट कंट्रोल एस. yes, click on yes. Gradle build error. Problems, go to problems tab. The build has been changed and may need to reload, make it effective. Okay, the field data test data.email is not used. So that is fine, no, not a problem. Hmm. So reload option is the only option basically. So you have to just close the project and open it again. It's hanged or what? Oh, updating Visual Studio Code. It's updating. It will reopen, I think. Uh, Click on Open with Code. Hmm. Rupali, for you it's done, right? Getter and setter, the variables should be absolutely same as the JSON file. Okay, whatever you have in JSON file. Right. Hmm. Why you are getting Java error and Gradle build error? What is, just click on this Gradle build error? What is that? Failed error getting build. This with exception. The supplied build action failed with an exception. Just go up. Warning. No warning, right? टर्मिनल में जाओ, टर्मिनल में टाइप ग्रेडल डब्ल्यू क्लीन बिल्ड डॉट स्लैश ग्रेडल डब्ल्यू क्लीन बिल्ड. Build failed. Why? Go up, little go up. Data handler, test data.java, everything is fine, but why build is failing? Go up, little bit up. uh, wait, could not find method compile only for argument. Compile only. I mean, see how have you typed it or what? Line number 54 C. Compile only हो गया है. Control S. Yes. टाइप किया है क्या? वैसे ये सब बहुत सेंसिटिव, प्रोजेक्ट सेंसिटिव चीज़ें हैं, ये सब टाइप नहीं करना होता है कभी भी. Now check. G capital, huh? Control space. No, no, it's your Java. I mean, Gradle configuration is okay. It's still there. Okay, great. Phew. Okay, fine. So what we'll do is sure. So we have this getter and this Pojo class, right? Now we have to write this data reader things. So how to write this? So first we have to create a method. The method would be, let's say, public oh, uh, public क्या करते हैं इसको, what is the so what will be the type of this test data, right? We'll map it, public test data, and what will be our method name is a read JSON data, or read data rather, read data. ठीक है, fine. Now here we have to write the reader value, right? Mapper and reader and mapper, correct? So it's a object mapper, object mapper from data bind this, okay? Faster XML Jackson data bind. You have to read object mapper equal to new object mapper, okay? New object mapper. Now here we have to put a try catch things, right? Try catch. Here in the try itself, it should be return what? we have to return object mapper dot read value, sorry, read value, object mapper dot read value. We have to pass the file to new file, java io file, by the way. Okay, new file. Here we will put the file, and the value type is, what is the value type? Value type will be the data reader dot class. Dot class, data reader dot class. Here it is, we are returning this object mapper dot read value. क्या है ये? Okay, type mismatch cannot convert data reader to test data. Test data क्या है? Okay, sorry. It's test data dot class. It's not data reader but test data. Test data dot class. Okay, test data dot class. And if it is having some error, it will return null. Fine, this is my data reader things. Okay, data reader method. Now we have to put the file location, JSON file location here. So JSON file location, how to obtain that JSON file location? Let's find out here itself. The string file path equal to system dot get property. It should be यूज़र ऐसे, या फिर क्या है, dir क्या है इसमें, ज़रा देख के बताओ क्या है. सिस्टम गेट प्रॉपर्टी में क्या क्या लिखते हैं हम लोग? यूज़र लिखते हैं ना. User name, no, it's not username. Just a minute. No, not username. System dot get property means to get the file. Okay, to get the file, right? It's a file location. Suppose we have to get the file location. What we do? August automation में क्या है? Regression test, mock test, okay. SRC test, Java, automation, get data, the JSON reader file. Open with notes. Cancel. बहुत झंझट है इसका. क्या है, ऐसे लिया ना, src डॉट गेट प्रॉपर्टी यूजर डॉट dir, राइट. सिस्टम डॉट गेट प्रॉपर्टी यूज़र dir, ये क्या है, इंसर्ट यूज़र गेट प्रॉपर्टी यूज़र dir file dot separator src test resources and then what is the file folder name? Our folder name is test data. Test data, and here we'll put, okay, fine. File dot separator, we'll put here test data dot json, right? Test data dot json. Here we will pass this, correct, and the exception, possible exception should be IO exception, not the exception, right? Possible, it should be IO exception. So if IO exception fails, let's say e dot print stack trace. Okay, e dot print stack trace, or we can put some log value. Done. Okay, so it's fine. Now go to that glue file directly. ओके, एक सेकेंड, होम पेज में क्या है, येलो कलर दिख रहा है? ओ, go to the glue file, and here just like we have before method in our J unit, right? That before method also we can use. Okay, before cucumber.java का भी है और J unit का भी है. Okay, before means before any method, Okay, see, before any method. Okay, so this is we will use cucumber. So public void, let's say init. Hmm. Public void init. Before that we'll declare test data, test data. Okay, and here data reader, data reader, what is that, क्या क्लास का नाम क्या था, डेटा रीडर ना, हाँ, डेटा रीडर, डेटा रीडर. Okay, here we will put what, we'll put, first we'll instantiate data reader, right? Data reader equal to new data reader, and then test data equal to data reader dot read value, because this dot read value will anyway return or anyway instantiate the test data class. Correct? What is the type here? The type is this, right? Object mapper read value टेस्ट डेटा डॉट क्लास को हम लोग रिटर्न कर रहे हैं. सेम थिंग वी आर डूइंग, राइट? स्क्रिप्ट एडिटर फायर. एक सेकेंड ना, देख लेता हूँ थोड़ा. जेसन पोजो क्लास रीड डेटा न्यू फाइल, फाइन, इट शुड वर्क. Fine. Now टेस्ट डेटा हियर कुछ प्रिंट करते हैं इधर. एप्लीकेशन इज अप एंड रनिंग में. लेट्स से टेस्ट डेटा डॉट गेट, हाँ, गेट नेम, हाँ, गेट नेम. लेट्स print it, sys out, and then print. Okay, and sys out test data dot get address. Fine. ये बिफोर मेथड लिखा है ना, इट इज फ्रॉम IO cucumber Java before. Okay, it will work same as same thing. I mean, what we did in JUnit before, the same thing, the same annotation we have in cucumber also. हाँ हाँ, टेस्ट डेटा इंपोर्ट करो ना. Okay. Or let's not use this sysout statement. Instead of sysout statement, let's use logger statement. Okay, let's use logger statement. So what is that? Logger. Logger is from SLF4J. Logger equal to log factory. Log factory is from SLF4J dot get logger, and the class name means spice jet glue dot class. And here we will put, instead of sysout statement, we will put logger dot info, and here logger dot info, and we will put some message like my name is, my address is, my current address is. Fine. Instead of a sysout statement, we are using logger statement. That's it. I am putting in the chat. Just let me know if you are done. So using this test data JSON file, we will use or we will pass the common test data. Okay, common test data for all the tests. Okay, and there are some test data you will find where which are test specific, right? Test specific, and that is those are limited in numbers. So for those things, we will first set the data, and then we'll get, using setter method we'll set the data, and then we'll retrieve the data. I have given. I have given. I have given in the chat. निर्मल ज्वाइन नहीं किया ना आज? हाँ, फिर कैसे रहेगा फिर? आई डोंट नो हाउ टू डू दैट. import from slf4j or dot slf4j, not any other thing. Okay, ये देखो, ये दो import कर लो. Pinged you just let's see if it is running. I think it's done, right? So it should be. Remove it. Remove that first. Compile test Java failed. See the compiler error output for the details. Okay. Method get address symbol, get address variable. Acha. Cannot find the symbol. Oh. Cannot find the symbol. Getter and setter. What is it? Lombok.setter. Package Lombok does not exist. Okay. Let's see. Clean build. Execution failed for the task compile test with Java. And what about this one? Where is that? Just see if your tests are running. It's not running for me. It's not running for me. Just see if it is running for you. Compile only, right? it failed na. एक second, I forgot anything. Lombok is giving some problem. Let me check. Mm, mm, okay, let me check. Mm, we have to add some more thing. Here it is compile only, right? So implementation, okay. Then it's a annotation processor. Annotation processor. I'm trying. Just don't copy, okay? Just hold. Then test implementation. Test implementation. And this test annotation processor. Test annotation processor. Okay, let me save it. Okay, terminal, minus p, username equal to minus p, password to password. Now it is working. Okay, fine. Okay, so we use that compile only, right? So let's use these 4 lines instead of that compile only. Okay. हाँ, लाइन 54 डिलीट करके ये चारों, इसका मीनिंग ये है कि जो भी इट्स नॉट अ डिपेंडेंसी, राइट? इट्स अ It's an annotation provider, correct? It's a kind of क्या बोलते हैं इसको, प्लग इन. ओके, तो वो प्लग इन को मैनेज करने के लिए ये चारों चीज़, टेस्ट इम्प्लीमेंटेशन, टेस्ट एनोटेशन प्रोसेसर एंड एनोटेशन प्रोसेसर, ये चारों चीज़ हम लोगों को डालना पड़ेगा. So instead of compile only, line number 54, we put these four lines. Ah, yes, yes, yes. And the command line would be this one. Okay, you have to pass, we are passing the username and password from command line itself, right? So this will be your command line right now. Gradle w clean test minus p username and minus p password. अच्छा, ये ना, ये मिस हो गया, कॉपी पेस्टिंग में मिस हो गया, एक सिंगल कोट मिसिंग है. हाँ, yes. Terminal. I have provided the command line. Done. Vanilla for you. Yes. Yes. Hmm. Read data, data reader dot read data. What is the just delete it. No, no, just read data, delete the read data. Dot control space. मेथड का नाम क्या दिया था वहाँ पे डेटा रीडर में? फिर गो देर, ये पूरा लाइन डिलीट करो. नेक्स्ट लाइन, टेस्ट डेटा स्मॉल टी, टेस्ट डेटा इक्वल टू डेटा रीडर. हाँ, वो सिलेक्ट करो ना, ऊपर का सिलेक्ट करो. हाँ, डॉट रीड डेटा आ नहीं रहा है. वो आ जाएगा, कुछ प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. ठीक है, चलेगा. कंट्रोल एस करो इसको, क्लास को सेव करो, सेव करके वो रन करो. कंट्रोल एस करके सेव करना होता है. रीड डेटा क्लास में एक बार जाओ, वैनिला डेटा रीडर. हाँ, public test data, data, right? Test data is from where? Okay, fine. Let's see. Try test data, return data. वो रिटर्न टेस्ट डेटा लेने की ज़रूरत नहीं है ना. वो लेने की ज़रूरत है, डायरेक्टली रिटर्न कर दो. हाँ, डायरेक्टली रिटर्न कर दो, चलेगा. वेट वेट वेट, अभी अभी नहीं, मत करो, अभी मत करो, बाद में करो. Compilation is done. Compilation is okay. So your test is getting invoked. Systems are very slow. Anyway, that's not a problem. Okay, it's running, I think. And okay, one thing we have not seen, whether test results, right? We have logged something, right? We have logged. लॉग नहीं कहाँ पे आया? Results from course terminal. Where is that? Running for everyone? Okay, fine. और एक बार रन करता हूँ, बिकॉज वो देखना है ना, वो लॉग स्टेटमेंट जो हम लोगों ने पास किए, दैट इज़ वर्किंग फाइन. delete terminal, new terminal. Debug console में, yes. Why debug console is holding this? Yes, share your screen. Oh, okay. Invalid username, because we are passing the invalid username password, na. I am just looking for that message info, log.info, right? Log.info, if it has printed it. Mostly that info is not printing properly. Size chat. Let's have this instead of info. Debug. Debug. And cucumber test suit. Distribute. I mean, test data readers are working fine or not. That is what I am checking. It will not print this because positive login scenario. Debug console. Okay, in the debug console,
so many things of small things. Okay.
up and running.
जैसे हम मोबाइल में
Okay.
छोटा करता है,
Test is started.
मोबाइल छोटा है,
That is fine.
टीवी
It
भी
is
छोटा है, सब कुछ
failed.
छोटा है। फिर कलर पेंसिल भी छोटा है, क्रेयॉन्स भी छोटा है,
Error
सब
message
कुछ।
displayed.
तो वैसे वैसे सारी चीजें छोटा है, वैसे
Positive login scenario.
अर्थवर्म है ना छोटा छोटा हो जाते हैं। जैसे हम चैलेंज गेम खेलते और श्रिंक हो जाते हैं, कमरे खराब हो जाते और
Output.
छोटा आता आता आधा छोटा 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 हो जाते हैं और आधा भी हो जाते हैं। और है ना इसमें मन भी लिखे ऐसे जब
That is fine.
shrink होना चाहिए, वो वैसे छोटा 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 हो जाता है, ठीक है। एंड फॉर टू यूज स्मॉल है ना
No
यूके
problem. Debug
फिर
console में क्या
ऐसे
आया
है
और
ना,
test result में क्या
यूके
आया?
में है ना
Test result.
जल्दी है ना फोर्थ
It's failed, right?
इधर है ना लिखा हुआ है क्वेश्चन, इधर है ना आंसर्स लिखा हुआ है, इधर देख के लिख सकते हो आंसर, ठीक है। तो इधर
Log
लिखा
statements
है,
कहाँ पे आता है? That is my
इधर है ना reading
question.
present
Log
करना है,
statement कहाँ पे आता है?
इधर है ना लिखना है।
Are you getting the log statements anyway?
मैं दिखाती
Target. This is Serenity reports. The site Serenity. There should be some log statement, by the way.
हूँ।
General PNG file,
ये सब है ना, जब
JSON,
पहला
HTML,
में जाते हैं ना, ये वाले सेक्टर है ना, इसमें जब ऐसे लिखा
Serenity
हुआ है ना,
reports.
तब इधर लिखो।
In the Serenity reports, we have some summary.txt. In summary.txt, nothing is there, right? It's a text file just.
क्या लिखना चाहिए वो क्वेश्चन, तो तो इधर है ना, इधर है ना, इधर है ना लिखना ऐसे।
In index.html, go to index.html, positive login scenario. Okay, given application, open application is success. It is normal thing, right? What about the log statements? Log statements. Debug console. Control F. My name. No, right. I'm just curious whether our system, right, our data things are working fine. Let me put some sysout statement instead of here. Sysout. Don't change in your code, okay? I'm just checking.
क्वेश्चन का है, क्वेश्चन का है, फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन वाला देखो, फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन का है।
Okay.
Please
Then
नहीं है।
again in the terminal.
The goddess Athena gave her name to the Greek capital. What is it? Greek capital क्या है?
Now in the debug console, what
Athens.
debug console is not okay. The error message is not displayed. Oh, that's fine.
On which island are the ruins of Knossos?
Output.
Athens।
Greece capital. Next. What's here?
test results. These things are not updating. That is a problem. Mm. So if my nothing is there, go to terminal, go to test results. If my nothing is there, आउटपुट कोड्स टर्मिनल में भी तो नहीं है ना. And in the index.html, index.html.
नहीं मैं कंप्लेंट्स बुक में तो नहीं तो नहीं जी राइले क्वेश्चन आंसर मैथ्स चा मला करायचं आहे जी करू
टेस्ट कैसे करूँ इसको. ये सीस आउट स्टेटमेंट, लॉग स्टेटमेंट यहाँ पे आ ही नहीं रहा है. व्हाट टू डू. लॉग बैक टेक्स्ट. Debugging was same, right? Debugging is same. No, that is fine. That it would. I mean, okay. This is log level info is std out means sys out, right? Appender. ch logback core console appender. Actually problem is create terminal. Okay, debug console में भी सब कुछ problems, there is nothing. Debug console terminal is okay, fine. Test results, clear it. Okay, this is output here also. Clear this. Okay, now if we run from the terminal, go to debug console, debug console में कुछ आया नहीं. output Okay, okay. Terminal, new terminal. Okay. Where is that glue file? System. So log or logger dot info. Logger dot info. There is nothing in the debug console. Okay, JUnit platform dot properties. Parallelism 4. Logback text. Net dot Serenity BDD. Level info. Level info. Root. Username. Let's say this is password. Verify application launch. The application is up and running. Is the first test. Right. Login successful. Test result. The test result. The debug console. See this message came, right? ये देखो, can you see? Debug console में आ रहा है. And it is coming as a info, log.info. Okay, so one trick debug बोल रहे थे ना. See, here if we don't pass from command line, if we don't pass the username and password, this thing will be failed, right? Because we are the main source of passing username and password from command line. And if you are running from your directly test class to test suite, so it will fail. It will fail means there will be no username and password. So what you can do for the debug purpose only, later you have to remove it. So where we are we are writing this system.get property username, right? Just after username comma, and then you can put your username, and in the password same way. Okay, so it will first check whether you have any system variable or not. Okay, system variable means if you have it in your command line or not. If it is not, then it will take this default value. Okay, it will take this default value. So only debug purpose you can use it, otherwise don't use it. Got it? Okay. Any question regarding framework and everything? I mean, whatever we have covered so far, right? So, do you have any question? Hmm. Utils is not needed. Utils are not needed. In the Serenity framework, utils are not needed. Why? Because already they are providing one utils. Okay, page object is a utils itself. So utils not required. And to be honest, that utils, I mean, creating an utils class is not standard. Even if you are using it, you have to use like me, right? How I have used it in our previous project. Web action classes we have created, um, but remember that don't inherit that class. Okay, just create an object and or create some static methods inside it and use it. But for Serenity framework, utils is not needed. Utils class not needed, because what you will create in the utils, right? What you will create in the utils, whatever you will that utils class will contain, we have it in the page object, correct? So utils class is not needed. If you are creating some data things, right? Common methods to read data from database and all, right? Those are not utils. Those are don't create it in a same class. Okay, in the same class you don't create it. Create it in a separate class. Suppose you are creating one class to handle data from database, that is fine, because that will anyway will still maintain the solid principle. If one util class is handling all type of methods, the same util class you are putting your database handling, you are putting your JSON handling, you are putting your web actions handling, so then that will not follow the solid principle, right? The solid principle will tell you to create a class for the specific purpose only, correct? Okay, any other question? Hmm. 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 Right. Hmm. 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 Yes. See, main class is our test data reader. Okay, test data reader will read the data from JSON file. Okay, whatever JSON file will have, and Jackson library is having one, you know, one facility to map the data to your Pojo class. Okay, Pojo class means समझ रहे हो ना? Pojo class means this class. ठीक है, Pojo class is this class. तो ये जो डेटा है हमारे पास स्ट्रिंग नेम एंड एड्रेस, we are reading it the same thing, we are reading from reading from JSON file the same things, name and address. Same variable names are mentioned in the test data dot whatever, Pojo class. टेस्ट डेटा रीडर क्लास क्या कर रहा है? टेस्ट डेटा रीडर क्लास जेसन फाइल को रीड कर रहा है फ्रॉम दिस, रीडिंग फ्रॉम JSON file from this location and mapping the data to this class, okay, to the variable of this class. After after execution of this particular method read data, what you will have, it's private string name equal to Subham, private string address equal to Pune. Okay, now your duty or your responsibility is to get that data, right? So how will get that data? It's using, no, it's using getter method, right? बस, तो वही सेम चीज वो, दैट्स द थिंग वी आर डूइंग, राइट? ओके, इंस्टेड ऑफ गेटर सेटर, बार बार मैं गेटर सेटर लिख रहा हूँ ना. So if you want to omit this, okay, if you are putting this data, okay, only data, data is from Lombok, so data will automatically create getter setter and also its constructor. ठीक है? So instead of getter setter you can also use @data, that will also work. If you are not understanding anything, feel free to ask. See, in the same way we are getting it here. See, my name is Suvam, my current address is Pune. And it is also giving the time, right? It's 8:20, 55, 53, whatever. 8:55. Fine. Vanilla. Hmm. That is fine. That is fine. I was just checking where I was not able to find it out, right? That is why. Hey, it should come anyway. Anyway, it should come. That log.info should come. any problem, anything, and you will be able to, I mean, now you'll be able to implement your framework, I think, vanilla, in your project. Rupali, any doubt?
Julia,
No.
Okay, fine.
Name Guna करते
we are fine. We should help each other.
तो वरना help नहीं find
Now you understood, right? How to do it. Now practice it once, it will be fine. Okay, so we are stopping the framework here. We'll start API testing from tomorrow, if everything is fine. We'll start API testing. API testing will continue till 2 days mostly, and then we'll go for DevOps. Create DevOps means just Jenkins, creation of Jenkins jobs, standalone job, and pipeline. How to create those things? Okay. Okay. Now starting of the class will be okay. Okay, fine. Thank you.